Delaware State has probably a top 3 DB tandem in HBCU football right now. Top 3. Most likely number 1 in the MEAC, right? Now that Jacoby and Zafir are gone from South Carolina State. I think they are number 1 in the MEAC right now. But I think they're definitely top 3 in HBCU football. And nobody's talking about it. Even after that great year that they had defensively at Delaware State. So I'm going to talk about them, right? These two guys in particular. Now, but before I get started, the option for you to become a member of this channel is now available. If you would like to become a channel member, right, of the Legion, you can do so. Again, it's now available. It should be at the bottom of the video, a button. If it's not there, right, the link is in the description. Like, comment, subscribe if you enjoy my content. It would really help me out a lot. I know y'all know that. 70% of y'all, 77% of y'all who watch my videos aren't subscribed. So just consider doing so. If you know you come back enough and you know you liking my content, just get a boy a click. Just push the button.
Yeah. Push the goddamn button. Push the goddamn button.
Just push the button. All right. It's not hard. Now, the two guys we're going to be talking about from Delaware State today go by the name of Rommel Harris Freeman and Asias Guthrie. Now, these two dudes have been balling last season, and nobody talked about them. Now, I imagine if you are a MEAC fan primarily, you know who these two guys are. But, I mean, you just don't see much people talking about the MEAC, and that needs to change. And I'm going to be part of the reason why that does change, right? Because the MEAC got ballers, and it's time to bring them to light. So the first dude we're going to be talking about, Rommel Harris Freeman, 6'4", 205 pounds, redshirt sophomore from Rockville, Maryland. Now, first of all, being 6'4", 205 in itself, great size, right? You absolutely love it because you know nothing's getting over him at 6'4". The wingspan is there. The height is there. When he jumps, he's that much far ahead of everybody else just because of that 6'4", 205 frame, right? You just love to see it with the DB. He's very athletic. He can move very well for his size. Overall, just a big fan of his game. So in 5 games, he had 2 picks, which I think he tied for second with Jacoby Durant and the DB from Norfolk. I think they were tied for second, all 3 of them, in the MEAC for picks, right? And he had 2 in 5 games. Rommel is a very, very talented individual, right? Look out for him next season. But the guy who I am also excited to talk about as well, right? Last but certainly not least, Mr. Asias Guthrie. Now, Asias is 6'2", 185 pounds, and he is a redshirt sophomore. No, he's a redshirt freshman. Rommel is a redshirt sophomore. Asias is a redshirt freshman. I got my notes down here. Sometimes I get a little mixed up. Now, Asias was 2021 Hero Sports Freshman All-American. He was first team All-MEAC. 4 interceptions in 5 games. I'm going to say that again. 4 interceptions in 5 games. He led the MEAC in picks. My boy absolutely shut down. You are not going to get anything on Asias Guthrie, right? He is an absolute ball hawk. Understand me when I say that, an absolute ball hawk. Both of these guys, they orchestrate the field in a way that, you know, they feed off of each other, I feel like, when you watch the games. Because I have watched Delaware State a couple of times this season versus Howard and, of course, versus South Carolina State, because I knew going into that game that Delaware State as a whole was just such a talented defense, right? I knew that. And I knew that they were going to have to stop Baby Megatron, a.k.a. Shaquan Davis, for South Carolina State. Now, although you can't really stop Shaq, you just got to hope to contain him, they held their own. They did a good job. And all season, they've really been balling, right? So these two cats is just two people that I had to talk about. And interestingly enough for Asias Guthrie, right, he started at Livingston College, a Division II school. He started Division II. He worked his way up to Division I FCS, and he's balling. Both of these guys are balling. Like I said, the MEAC in general needs more attention because Because when they don't, you miss out on ballers like Ramel and Asias, right? These are guys who need NFL looks. Like, these are guys who are legitimate prospects, at least in my opinion. And they're not getting talked about enough. So I have to do that. Like, I want to do that. Let me say that. Look out for these two next season. That's the whole premise of this video. Look out for these two guys next season. They are both very talented. Like I said, do not fall into that narrative of the MEAC is dead. I don't know where that even came from, right? But I never fell into it. Do not fall into the narrative of the MEAC conference being dead. They are very much alive and they are very much talented, as you saw this year and as you're going to see next year, right? They just play a different brand of football down there, and you just got to love it. Now, with that being said, you are watching the CFL podcast. Let me know what you think about these two guys down below. If you have watched Delaware State football this season, I'm interested to know as well. And with that being said, man, I'm out. Peace.